How's it going, guys? So one of the cosmetic things I'm going to do to my Durango is fix this dash cover. See, it's off of a SLT, so it's leather interior, so it has this vinyl covering, and I'm sure a lot of people have this issue with it, you know. So what I'm going to try to do is use some the JB Weld that's for plastic and vinyl, and I'm going to try to glue it down here and then stretch it as much as possible. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stretch it all the way down to here, so I'm just gonna try to get it to here. And then I know that some people, upholstery shops, told me they staple them in, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of real durable 3M tape right here at the edge and just wrap it around there. And I think the 3M tape will hold stronger than the actual, like the liquid type glue on the edge. So that's what I'll do for the edge part. And time will tell, and I'll try to stretch it as much as possible. That's why I have it here in the sun. So hopefully it warms up so I can stretch it and then lay it down so it doesn't have those wrinkles in it. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so you can see it's not that far back. There's a little bit of the hump part that comes here that is right there. So I'll probably just put some adhesive up to this point here and then try to massage out some of those wrinkles best I can. So what I'm using is this plastic weld from JB Weld. It says it could do vinyl, so hopefully it'll hold. And again, on this edge here, I think I'm going to use a 3M tape right here and just glue everything up to the edge, and hopefully the 3M tape will be stronger and hold it from peeling back. So I also have this here. This is a weight vest that I use for training athletes and myself and kids. It'll lay and contour, kind of, if you look at it, it'll kind of lay and contour over this hump right here. And keep it down until it dries. That was sitting in the back truck, something dented it. But we're gonna do that and then see how it works. Set time is only a minute, 5 minutes, and then hour cure. So we can probably see how it does here in a little while. I don't know, we'll see. And then I think I'm just gonna mix it inside this little plastic container and then use their little tool to smear it in. I think that'll work okay. So pretty much once I mix it, I got about 5 minutes. So I think I'm gonna do like a section at a time. I'll try to do maybe like here to here first, let that set, and then, you know, get that way down, and then work all the way down, and hopefully I can get it done like that. So we're just gonna take this tip off here. It says to put even parts in. Use this to mix. Not really gonna clean in here because it's just a lot of little loose, like from the padding. I'm not gonna be able to clean all that off, so I'm just gonna try it like this and see how. Hopefully it works. Oh, it has a little mixing tray here for me. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but let me mix a little bit at a time so I don't end up like wasting some and getting it hardened up. Put the cap back on. Pretty cool. There we go. Little mixer they give you. Let's see. Let's just mix it up. I'm assuming what I'm going to try not to do is get it too thick in one areas. I don't want it to be bubbly and like lumpy. But I don't know, we'll see what my skill is. I feel like if you put it on both sides, you can kind of smear it on both sides. Just mix it real good. Let's see where I can put this where it's easy to get to. That's right there. I don't know if you can hear the music in there. My kids, my daughter, listening to Michael Jackson in the house. Under quarantine, so everybody's in the house. Let's see. Probably gonna have to make a bigger bunch at once, but I have a smoothing tool that or tool, but it's not a tool. Just like a glass that I'm going to use to kind of get it in there. Guess you kind of have to learn a technique for this. So I'm just going to do this little section here, since it didn't last way down. I've got my little smoothing tool. It's a glass with kind of like a little curve in it. I'm going to try to kind of set it. Maybe get any bubbles out that, and just stretch it at the same time. Get any glue off. I think I've got some on there. Let me stick this on here. See if we can get enough weight to hold on. I'm not sure if it's gonna get the wrinkles out. It seemed like they were smoothing out too much. Alright, so what I did off camera was I took the blow dryer. I didn't like how the wrinkles were just not working out. So I just heated it up, and then I'm just kind of putting my own pressure like this to kind of work some of those out. It's, you know, those wrinkles have been in there for so long that I don't know, you know, I'm trying to just, as it's getting more set, I'm trying to just work it into the cracks of the wrinkles, and it seems like it's kind of like doing better, you know. I don't know if you can see, hold on, the notification, take that off. So I don't know if you can see it, a little bit better on the smoothness, you know, because they had some pretty deep wrinkles like over here. So I'm just smoothing it out as it's curing, or as it's setting, because the glue's still a little soft, and I think keep working it, I'll be able to do okay. Got glue all over my fingers, dang it. There's still some remnants of the wrinkles a little bit, but I'm hoping as it sits in the sun, obviously like a dashboard would, that see, I didn't get any glue in there, dang it. But as it sits on the dashboard, maybe that material will soften up and then eventually will kind of work its way out. But seems like it's sticking pretty good. So just kind of keep working it as it sets and keep pulling it with my fingers. That's kind of what I think as I go on down here. I think that's just what I'm going to do. And this part seems like it's raised a little bit, but I don't know if I can't really get back there because it's glued pretty good right here. So I'm just going to leave that part and just try to stretch as much out of that as I can. But I'm going to wait till this sets a little longer and just keep trying to massage out all these wrinkles. See if I put a little more heat on it. It does soften it up a lot though, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's taking these ones out right here. That's good. But I'm expected to be perfect. I mean, the main thing is you know, when you can see this big white thing out in the front. And since I'm waiting for all the parts for the Hemi swap in the Durango, there's cosmetic things that I'm going to do too, and I'll be posting videos. But this is one of the cosmetic fixes that I wanted to get done. So hopefully, I don't know. It seems like maybe this stuff's gonna stick good enough to where I don't need that 3M tape, double stick tape. I might just go ahead and use the glue for it and take my chances, I guess. I just don't want to take this thing off again. I don't like taking off dashboards and interior panels. But I'm gonna proceed on down here and get the rest of it glued up. What I did notice is if I put enough kind of back and then I use this here, as I'm massaging it forward, it brings the glue forward too. So you don't need to gump it up in the front. You know, you can, in the back of where you need to go, you can gump it up back. Oh, yeah, I'll go under there. So you just gump it up back there, you know, a little bit and just bring the glue forward with this. I think that'll work okay. But I'm going to proceed on to now this next section here, work that, and then I'll keep going down. So what I'm doing is trying to set this edge inside this here. So I already put glue inside there, probably about this much. I'm just trying to set this edge because if I stretch this, it takes it out of that edge right there. So I'm just trying to work it here. I'm using my forearm, and then kind of as it's continuing to set, just trying to massage those wrinkles out. It says it takes 5 minutes to set. As it gets stickier, it'll be able to hold in those wrinkles a little bit more. You know, I can apply some heat to soften it up. Soften up the material. Just gotta use my fingers, work it down into that. It's getting rid of a lot of wrinkles, so that's good. As this thing sets, it's going to, I got rid of almost all of them. Nice. I've never worked with upholstery before, but I just use common sense a little bit, you know, and play with it. And as I'm working this edge, those wrinkles are going away. Wish I would have done a better job over here on this side where I started. And that's on this side right here where I started. There's still some wrinkles, but because I didn't get the glue deep down in here. So, but you know, so we gotta. That's how when you do something new, you're just kind of learning as you go. Hopefully, you don't mess up too bad. Yeah, it's sticking real good there. You can see it. I'm trying to keep kind of working it for a couple minutes just because it takes 5 minutes to set. So if I can get it to keep massaging it down, because if I don't mess with it, those wrinkles will start to come back out. So just keep working it until it gets tacky enough to where it holds itself down.